y'all right here. I am just doing some laundry. I think it's like 5:05 right now. But yeah, I'm up doing laundry. What is up with everybody? Y'all would not believe the weekend that I had. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I promise, some of the stuff that I go through, you really can't make it up. You really can't make it up. But yesterday, I always keep saying I need to really get back in the habit of doing laundry on the weekend. But I guess doing it from home isn't too bad. After all, it gives me something to do when I'm working from home. What's up, Ari? What is up, my friends? Oh, let me grab something right quick. Girl, I'm just doing laundry, so I said, honey, I'm about to start turning this live on, taking full advantage of trying to get my watch hours, honey. I said I need to hit these watch hours before things change. Get this back up here. Thank you, friend. I really be trying. I really be trying. And I feel like the more I watch, what's up, Kay? Man, I just was telling my bestie, Ari, I am about, and she just started her YouTube channel, K-Mo. She is awesome. That's my bestie from TikTok. But I learned by watching other creators. I watch how they edit the transitions. I watch everything. And so when I be editing, I just try to implement some of the stuff that I see, you know, but try to make it my own. That's all. So I said, I'm doing laundry. I'm going to go live. I ain't got nothing else to do this morning. Might as well let the camera run. K-Mo, I sent you a message on TikTok too. Girl, yeah. Yes. Ari is a supporter. K-Mo supports. Like, that's what I like. I like, you know, interacting and following people that actually support back. And I was like, I spend a lot of time watching the larger creators. And it's nothing wrong with it. But right now, going forward, I want to focus on the smaller creators. That's what I want to do. I'm still gonna probably watch some of the bigger creators, but I still want to try to help give some watch hours back to some of the smaller creators that I like. Because when I say an 8-hour shift, you know how many YouTube videos I can watch in 8 hours? And from the time I sit at my desk, my TV is on, so I'm always watching vlogs. But I'm gonna give more small creators some watch time. Okay, Mo, I feel you because we need to help, not the larger ones. I do have a couple I came in. Right, because I feel like the larger ones are already monetized, right? They don't have this issue. What's up, 9K champ? What's up? How are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, they already monetized. They don't, I mean, of course, you know, they're monetized. They're getting their watch hours. Some of them have 5, 10, 20,000 subscribers already, while we're struggling trying to get to, you know, the 1,000 subscribers or hit those 4,000 watch hours. So I'm like, yeah, let me go binge watch some of my smaller creators that I roll with. Same, I have a personal desktop next to my work one. Yeah, I have my MacBook, and I have not my MacBook, but I watch YouTube from my TV, right? So I also have my iPad. So I'm about to have both of them rolling with different creators. I'm going to be watching somebody from my iPad, somebody from my TV. Like, I'm about to get this done. And I've been like checking my watch hours. The last live I did, I was on here for 2 hours. It gave me 10 hours. And you know, like the watch hours are like back, like they're not even caught all the way up. They just posted the August 12th hours, and that's the day that I did the live. But just from being on live the other day, Ari, with you guys, I got 10 hours. I got 10 watch hours from that live. To support, even if I can't listen, I'll go back when I can. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to. They said lives give you the watch hours, so I'm like, okay, let's go. I got some hours before I gotta get Caleb up and jump on the clock, so I'm like, which I could have been live earlier. I actually been up since like 3 o'clock, but I was going through moving stuff from my MacBook to my external drive just to kind of make sure I don't get like start backing up so much stuff on my MacBook, because I'm like, my last MacBook, I took it through there. I had so much stuff on it. Like, I just wiped my old MacBook yesterday to give it to my daughter because she needed a new MacBook or a computer, period, until she can get one. So I was like, shoot, use this one. Did y'all see the video yesterday? Was I excited to get that Baccarat dupe or what? I was too happy. I said TikTok, and I was seeing it on TikTok, right? I was seeing the Baccarat dupe, and then when I saw Drea go to TJ Maxx and then Poe, I'm like, oh, let me go see what this Baccarat is about. I ain't never even smelled Baccarat, and they had me on a hunt for it. Okay, had me on the hunt for something that I ain't never even smelled. Yeah, so to qualify, Ari, the watch hours for the program, they look at a 365-day window. And so I'm like, perfect. You know, I just started in January. So everything I've done from January until December, if I can hit my 4,000 watch hours by December, I'm good. I'll be good if I can hit my 4,000. I can't even see how many people in here. Yeah, so I see I have 4 people in here, and I only have 2 likes. Can I get some likes? Can I get some likes? Can I get some love? Okay. If you're in the room and you don't subscribe to me, my name is Tabitha. I do lifestyle content, basically my everyday life, at what it is that I'm going through at the big age of 50. Okay. Your girl is 50. And so I just been vlogging my life right now, just to have something for my kids to kind of look back on. I'm halfway through your vlog from last night. It was good. Thank you. Yeah, Kmo, I saw your message pop up. I couldn't get through because I was in the middle. When I got the notification from you, I was actually in the kitchen checking on my DIY. I'm going to give y'all a glimpse of my DIY, but it's actually in my vlog for next weekend. But I need to finish it. Let's see. Good morning, Mika. How are you? What's up, girlfriend? You see, I had to call you out in my video because, honey, you know, when you be sending me stuff, you be influencing me to buy stuff too. So, knowing I don't need to buy nothing. Yes, sneak peek. I did a DIY. Let me put this load of clothes in so I can go back in the kitchen. Yeah, knowing I don't need to buy nothing. I be buying stuff and don't even use it. Finding stuff in my closet much later of stuff I don't order and never use. But how was y'all weekend? What did y'all get into? You work today, Kmo? Ah. Girl, watching your video, it was definitely a tearjerker. I felt like, oh my God. But I'm glad everything turned out good for you. But yeah, I would have been heated. I would have been, what you were doing, I would have been doing that too. Like, I don't even like getting pulled over. Like, And for that one that was like us, the smirk, girl, yeah, he was smirking. And it be your own. It really do be your own. Mika, I'm okay. I'm going to Marshall's. Yeah, see? Look, y'all, Mika is going to Marshall's to look for that Baccarat dude. Girl, go. Let me know how you like it. I'm telling you, I had never smelled it. And you saw how excited I was, right? K-Mo, you can see it in your face, your voice, everything. Like, you can see all of the emotions. So I was just like, oh my God. I was on the edge, like, what are they about to do, girl? I was like so happy when you came back and said that they didn't, take you or whatever. Ari, it was a chill weekend, but now I'm trying to edit. You know something, Ari, when I first started editing, it did take me longer. Now I feel like I've gotten faster. But initially it did take me a minute to edit. Hold on. It's like the more you do it, the faster you get. I mean, because you're used to editing, the little TikTok videos. When you're doing a vlog, it's different. It seems like it takes forever at first. And like I said, when I upload all my clips, but I don't put all of my clips on the timeline. I do one by one. I cut up my clips one by one. And once I, put that one clip, I cut it up, add another clip, cut it up, and I just keep going. And then I watch it through. And then if I pick up something that needs to come out, I start cutting it up from there. You miss Marshall. Yes. And someone commented on my video yesterday, and I guess she lives close to where I live at. I don't even know who she is, but she was like telling me that there's a new Five Below in a Marshall's that opened. Oh, say less. Let me go look for that one. I didn't even know that. You think it was an ex-in-law? Girl, probably was. Straight hater. That's why I upgraded my Mac, because my Mac was 2019. I think I bought it like 2019 or 2020. So my Mac was already slow because it's an Intel versus the M2 or M3 chips that they have right now. And on top of that, my battery, I had to keep it charged, like the cord attached, because if I take it off, it would shut down. So my Mac was through anyway. So I ended up upgrading my entire Apple ecosystem in January, February. I got the new MacBook, iPad, new phone. I just did everything. Ari, I literally watch, and I said this in another video, I literally watch people shop, from, other creators. I like to watch because I be trying to see what they stores have that, we don't have here in California. So when she went, and it was just like all pink, and it was like cute little stuff. So, my office is all girly. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to upgrade my office because my desk have those big pink desk pads, and I want to get rid of them. So I'm like, okay, let me go upgrade my stuff. Girl, my store didn't look nothing like that. It was ghetto. Just everything just all lumped together. Girl, ghetto. So when someone commented yesterday saying that there's a new Five Below, I'm going to go to that Five Below this weekend because I want to see if it's better than the one that they've already built for us. Because if it's new, it should be better, you would think. Yours was 2020. Yeah, that's why mine did. And I want to say when I upgraded, it was like President's Day sale or something. It was something. And then it was like the new MacBook Airs that came out. So that's why I upgraded. Yes, I like to watch shopping. I like to them be the first ones I click on because I'm like, okay, what they finna go buy? I really be trying to see like what everybody buying, how everybody shop. You know, I didn't make my intro myself. I attempted to make my intro. Tamika, remember? It was okay. It was okay. But you could tell it was an amateur. They have free templates for the intros, Ari, on CapCut. So if you go in CapCut templates and you search for YouTube intros, they have some there. And you could tell a lot of creators, some creators do use theirs from there. But Branded by Mariah, the same person I told y'all last week about the music, she did my intro for me. She did my intro and my outro. And that's how I found her. And I actually found her on TikTok. So, and when I found her and she did that, and then I found out she do the music, one-stop shop. You gotta, I gave up on the intro. I gotta get something to update mine. Check out Branded by Mariah. And it wasn't even expensive. I want to say she charged me like $30 or $40. It wasn't more than $40 at all. And like I said, she did my intro and my outro. And you can go on Etsy. But Etsy, CapCut templates, and then the person Branded by Mariah. It's a lot of people, like if you're on TikTok and you go and you do a search for like YouTube intros, it's a lot of people that come up that do those. But yeah, she did mine for me. You're welcome. You know, I'm a girl's girl, so I definitely share. If I know something, I'ma tell it. I'ma share it. But yeah, the stores do be looking real different. I am actually thinking about doing a road trip to Arizona because Arizona is the closest state that have a Buc-ee's to me. I want to go to Buc-ee's so bad. I want to go to Buc-ee's. I noticed a lot of creators use her music. I was like, hold on, I heard this sound before. Branded by Mariah. I'm telling you, I was just on a big creators page watching a video the other day, and she was doing a Q&A. And one of the questions that someone asked was they liked her music and where did she get her music from? And she said, Branded by Mariah and SoundCloud, which are the same two that I also use. I use SoundCloud. In SoundCloud, I just go in and I search for like non-copyrighted music and I screen record whatever I like. And so then when you upload that screen record into CapCut, you know, CapCut pulls the audio from that screen record. And then the same thing with Branded by Mariah. When you go on her channel, each description, she tell you how to get the music. So you can download the entire video or you can screen record the portions of the video with that song. But it's broken up into chapters in her description of each song that's in her video. So you can just click the chapter for the song that you want to screen record. We don't have a Buc-ee's in Cali. We need a Buc-ee's in Cali. And so since we don't have one, Arizona is the closest. And plus, I have some family members in Arizona, so I can just say I'm going to see family, but I'm really going to Buc-ee's. But I keep seeing these videos and everybody's in Buc-ee's and you know that brisket sandwich. I want that. I want the brisket sandwich. But yeah, and I was thinking about getting a subscription for what is it, Epidemic? But I'm like, I already pay for enough. And with Epidemic, whenever I go on Epidemic, I really don't find nothing that I like. I feel like they have more of the like instrumental in the like R&B music that we probably never heard of, but like for the aesthetic that I want, I can't find it on Epidemic. Yeah, that's all I hear about, K-Mo, is that brisket sandwich. So I'm like, I want the brisket sandwich. Like, that's all I keep hearing about. How much is Epidemic that you pay for, K-Mo? Because, like, I'm gonna tell y'all what all I pay for as far as that helps me with YouTube. Like, well, not even YouTube. You know, I pay for Chat GPT because all that waiting on it to like, you know, because if you do too many things in Chat GPT on a free version, you have to wait until like a certain amount of time before you can request it to do something else. I ain't got time for that. Me and Chat talk all day long, so I pay my little $20. I think that's what it is. So I pay for Chat GPT. I was paying for TubeBuddy, but I didn't feel like it was really helping me. So I let it go. I just got the free version of TubeBuddy right now. And then, of course, I pay for CapCut Pro. Tamika, I'm jealous. Can you FedEx me a brisket sandwich, please? Use the free of TubeBuddy. Came out. I had really wanted TubeBuddy for the tags and stuff, but beyond that, it really wasn't doing anything. Oh, another thing I pay for is Opus. So Opus helps me with the shorts. So whenever I do my long form, I take the link from the long form and I put it into Opus, and Opus pulls 10 clips from it for short. So it builds 10 short clips from your long form. So I usually will post whatever they rank the highest and kind of watch it, and stuff that I don't want in it, I'll kind of take it out and then I'll use that. And usually when I do that, those videos usually give me like anywhere from 8 to 1100 in views. But one of them, it didn't do good last week, but it was just like whatever. CapCut Pro, I want to say it's $20. Yeah, that's Kmo. That's what I use because I don't be having time to be trying to record on my camera and then record on my phone. So I just use Opus because it'll, you know, pull it the strongest points where they think would be the strongest for a short. They add the captions and do all of that. So I don't gotta do nothing. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not a pro. I'll be watching, and then when other people like talk about, you know, growing on TikTok and all this stuff, like I'll be watching little videos trying to take some notes. I saw somebody the other day talking about like ways to go live without actually being on camera. And then I met someone else that just started her channel. I don't even think it's been a month yet. And when I say she's like at 3,000 followers already, just by implementing some of the stuff that she has been learning from different videos. Me and her talked yesterday. I'm about to try some of that myself and see if it worked for me. You're welcome, Kmo. Ari, I tried switching from long to short on my camera and I got so irritated. Yeah, so just remember, Ari, when you want to do TikTok videos, don't flip your don't flip your camera out. You know, you just keep it like turned on, like it's vertical. When you want to do long form, flip it to where it's horizontal. Ari, when you hit 1K, you should really do a video on tips and tricks you learn. You're doing great. Thank you, Ari. Like, I'm really trying. Like I said, I talked to her name was Lady. Like I said, she just started her channel, and she's also creator, what is it, UHG or UH, you know how the brand affiliates or creators on TikTok, what they're called, UH something, UCH or something like that. She's over there and she's really big over there, but she's just now coming to YouTube. And she's already like killing it. That's why I keep telling y'all, come over here. Ari, Mika, y'all both are really good. Come on over here and quit playing. All right, it was more of the fact I was trying to get for both, and I was, you know, I see some people have this tripod, Ari, and your camera is on one side and then the phone. I'm not doing all that. I'm not trying to do all that. I mean, it's a neat tripod, but I'm just like, but that's how a lot of people do. They have two, that dual tripod. So the camera and the phone is both recording that same shot, but in different ratios. Ari, UGC. Yes, she's a UGC creator over on TikTok. I'm going to share her channel with y'all on TikTok. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I'm going to share her page. But I met her over here and we were talking yesterday, so she was giving me some tips. I'm sorry, y'all, excuse me. She was giving me some tips too. It gotta stay fun for me or I won't create. That's how I am, Kamo. Last week when the news first broke about the watch hours change, I didn't pick up my camera for 2 days because I was so down. Because I'm just like, how am I gonna hit 8,000 when I ain't even hit 4 yet? So I was in my feelings for a couple days. I got over it and then I picked the camera back up. But the footage for my weekly video last week, I need to go through the clips because I don't know what that's going to look like. So I'm going to try to make it look like some. But yeah. But yeah, long form is what's going to get you the watch hours. Shorts are going to, they say shorts bring in the subscribers, but the long form give you like your watch hours and stuff. I was so bummed already from my experience last weekend, then hearing that I didn't pick up for 3 to 4 days. I was right there with you because when I heard that, I didn't pick up. Like, I was just like, I was over it. Like, what am I doing? It just made me second guess everything because it's like, you know, you spend a lot of time recording, the editing, you know, especially as a beginner, you spend a lot of time editing because you're trying to learn and you're trying to make sure that you put out really, you know, good quality content and not no BS. And then to feel like you're not going anywhere. Yeah, shorts bring people, but not much watch time. The real, don't ever lose your monetization, y'all. Yeah, I came out because I know like you lost yours by taking your break, but you're going to get it back. You're going to get it back for sure. Like I said, I'm going to not stop, but I'm going to spend more time on the smaller creators. Today, what I'm going to do, Kay, also, like I said, my TV plays YouTube. I'm going to have YouTube up on my iPad, and I'm just going to let both of them play. So I'm going to pick up some of your stuff because I have 2 different profiles. So I need to see what I haven't seen in that other profile for you. Yeah, she got this. And then too, you know, now that you're back and you're working from home, I feel like that also plays a part into it. Because I know working from home, especially when you don't leave the house, it's like, okay, what kind of content can I give them? You know, it's only so many. Let me do laundry. Let me clean up. Let me cook. People actually want to see. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. Like I'm not out, you know, shopping. You know, I don't have this super fabulous lifestyle. Like I'm an average 50-year-old woman that works from home. Like, you know, I like to blog. I've always wanted to. I mean, I feel like I regret not doing it sooner. Because when I really wanted to do it, I was still working out of the house. I feel like when you work out of the house, you get to, you know, do more daily. Or you will be surprised, people nosy. I mean, I well, it's been summer. I mean, I do watch people that work from home too, but I still feel like they leave their house more. I feel like they go in stores more than I do. But yeah, people really are nosy. Because I'm nosy. I be wanting to see, like I said, when people be like grocery hauls and all that, like, what y'all buying? What you bought? Let me see. Because if I see something that look good, it's like, okay, let me taste that. Let me try buying that. Yes, I've tried to be a content creator since before high school and I always ended deleting the videos or just not counting on myself. Ari, I mean, I get it. Because YouTube, the growth on YouTube is different from TikTok. You get some people that come over here and they instantly blow up, while you have others that gotta work for it. But you have a really good following on TikTok. And I feel like you're natural. You're always on live. Not always like that's all you do, but you're on live. You can talk to people. Like me, I second guess a lot of stuff. Do y'all know how many times I will record and then feel like I stuttered and I'll delete it and then redo it all over again? Because I be feeling like I lose my train of thought and I be like, please don't let me sound like I'm illiterate, like I don't know anything. So I second guess myself, and I feel like it's mainly because, for one, I'm older. I be having brain fog. Like, did I just say that? Stuttering over stuff. You don't do all that. There's cleaning pages, stay-at-home mom bloggers. They don't go out like that. That's who I want to see. I want to see more people that actually work from home to see how they put their stuff together. Like, I do come across a couple channels where every video they're cleaning up. So I have come across those, but I have not come across creators that, like myself, they work from home 5 days a week. You know, I see some that have, all right, Kmo, I see some that work from home like 2 days out of a week or something, but I've never come across anyone that works from home 5 days a week. Tamika, it's hard to grow channels from scratch. I have not been able to do much since they banned my first TT page. But since you got your TT page back, Mika, have you not, are they not like, you think that they're still like really on that page? Ari, oh, I do. Maybe not online, but trying to film. I stutter so much. Ari, I be stuttering. Girl, I will delete a clip. If I feel like I didn't like what I just said, I'll delete it and redo it all over again. And that's probably, Tamika, coming from them banning your page. They probably not pushing your videos. Yeah, you might be shadow banned. And that's how I felt when I did those Life RX videos for 30 days in December. Because before I did those videos, even, you know, I went from being with Eden to Life. So with Eden, I was still getting views. But when I did that 30-day challenge for Life RX, my views sucked ever since. Like, they're slowly, like right now, I come over there and I try to post at least twice a week or something like that, just to kind of stay in the algorithm. But hold on. But for the most part, you know, I do decent. Like I have that one video that's over there. I want to say that video is like 30,000 views, and I was just talking about perimenopause. I feel like TikTok don't like LifeRx. I feel like as many other telehealth companies that I see, the affiliates with LifeRx get flagged the most to me. I don't care. So I don't know what, but LifeRx, I promise, soon as I started posting LifeRx content, my views went down. Tamika, I'm going to work with chat to see what I can do to help. You know something, me and Chappy, girl, I go to chat. Anything content related, I go to chat. And I had saw someone talk about Claude AI. But I created an account with Claude, but I don't like it as much as chat. I'd rather pay my $20 for chat. Chat creates my, if I need some graphics, images, whatever, chat gonna create it for me. Chat help me decorate, okay? Chat help me decorate. Ugh. But I've been working on this little DIY yesterday, and it's actually in the video for next weekend. But I'm still gonna show y'all a little glance, okay? I have 6 people in the chat. Only 2 people talking to me. Y'all know y'all can talk to me. I do talk back. Also, hit that subscribe button, friend. All right, y'all. Y'all like this? It's my little DIY project. I saw girls doing it on TikTok. So of course, I was like, oh, I need to finish. I started yesterday. Thanks, Kamo. Hey, D. Thank you. Yes, so if you guys are in here and have not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. Can I get this off? Okay. But yeah. Thank you, Mika. Girl, I'm just like, I be seeing all kind of stuff. I need, girl, my TikTok cart. I have so much stuff in my TikTok cart. It's not even funny. I really need to stop buying stuff. And not to mention, Tamika almost had me buying a damn Coach bag. Knowing I ain't need no Coach bag. Like, I don't even have nothing to wear with that, but that is cute. But I'm already knowing, Tamika already know, when I say I want something, I'm going to get it. But that day, I was just so annoyed that I didn't want to go in no other store. I didn't feel like going into no other store. Let me see if I can put y'all over here while I finish this. Y'all can't see it. Well, honey, you the one that almost had me buying that Coach bag. Girl, that was right up my alley when I pulled in and saw Coach. I'm like, ooh. That's the first thing I thought about was that picture you sent me. Like, girl, now, why would she send me this? You know what I do need to buy? I am low stock on, what do you call it? Liquid IV. I need some Liquid IV. And nobody has been having a sale on it. Ari, I wanted to go and coach, but when I say the dude annoyed me, because you see when I came in, he was automatically knew who I was. You saw him talking to me, right? Like, oh, I already pulled your shoe. And I didn't even give him my name. He knew because I walked in there with the bag. And then he was like, oh, by the way, whatever his name was. And I'm like, I already knew. Because I could tell by, his voice. You going to get it? Oh, yeah, we're going to be 20. Coach do have those black sandals. They have some black sandals that I like, too. But every time I go online, they sold out in my size. Yeah, I need that Coach Biak. But yeah, bro, it's so much stuff I want right now. And now it's, I just bought clothes. Now it's, fall, winter creeping up. So now I'm like, okay, now I need some more clothes. Oh, Liquid IV ain't trying to do right by us. Because nobody, when I say nobody has been having Liquid IV on sale, nobody has been having it. Y'all, I am about to stay off of Instagram for a minute because somehow my feed has become Blueface and Krishan. And now when I say that annoy me to not be able to get on Instagram and not have to see that stupidity. Granted, I love me, some baddies, but the stuff that he be pulling and doing to women is horrible. Ari, the mall you go in Foot Locker, $90. That outlet, $70. The outlet in Vegas, $40. Why would I pay $90 or even $70 when I can pretty much get 2 pair for those prices? He is definitely out of control. The disrespect, her trying to fight the baby mama while she pregnant, pulling up to the house. All I be saying is I pray my daughters are never that stupid over a nigga. I shouldn't say nigga. Well, that stupid over a guy. That's all I can say. Is I hope my daughters never get like that over a guy. Like watching how things was playing out yesterday, I felt so sorry for her to be pregnant the day of your baby shower, dealing with his other baby mama popping up wanting to fight. That's crazy. I would have been having any friends, family there. Get her. They would have been on go. I can't do it. Get her. That was crazy. It's like women do things to other women that they know that they wouldn't want done to themselves. Okay, I don't follow them either. But I think I stopped scrolling the other day when somebody video popped up on my For You page and I watched it. And ever since then, that's all I'm seeing on my For You page. And I've even went into settings trying to put in keywords to block that I'm not interested in, and I'm still seeing it. So I'm like, yeah, let me not go on Instagram for a minute, because just seeing it just make me want to comment. D, definitely dysfunctional. Definitely dysfunctional. And I feel like right now, he don't have no motion when it comes to music or anything. And I feel like this streaming is how he's getting paid. So he's doing everything he can for clickbait. And I really believe he set it up for Krishan to knock on that door, because Krishan is the one that brought him home. So how you didn't know she was supposed to come to the door? And then while you on your way home with Nevaeh in the car, Krishan following y'all. She in the car following y'all. Like that wasn't okay. Like no part of that was okay. Tamika, the fact that Nevaeh even have her son around him acting like that. And when I saw where they said like her baby daddy called her about how he treat the little boy. Like, why do you have your son around him doing that? And they show a clip where he kicked the little boy or something. And he trying to say he was playing. Like, no, you don't put your foot on no kid. Is you crazy? Yeah, like, they are so dysfunctional. They are so dysfunctional. And she think that mess is cute. You spending all this time chasing behind Blueface. Where your son at? Where your son? You don't left him with somebody to go stalk this girl on her baby shower date. Like, that is crazy. Like, girl, you asking to go back to jail. It's definitely too much, Kay. It's definitely too much. And like I said, I just pray my daughter's never that gone over a guy. Getting glue everywhere. Mika, I think that's what all of this is for. I feel like he does anything for clickbait. He does anything for the views. This is how he's getting paid, because they said the other week when he was with Rock, that weekend, he made like $40,000 off that stream. So that's where his money coming from right now. That's where the money coming from. What's up, Keisha? Good morning. That's where the money coming from. But the stuff that the girls put up with for him is crazy. Like, it's not that serious. And the way that he be disrespecting his mama, even yesterday, it was another clip where he was in the car talking to Nevaeh and said F his mama, called her a B. Like, how do you disrespect the woman that gave you life like that? It's crazy. But yeah, like I said, y'all, I am determined to get these hours. Girl, that little live last week did me good. Keisha, this is what I wanted to ask you, if you don't mind. How do you find music for your live? Like, is there a certain app you have to use? Or do they even care when it comes to music for the lives? Because I know when you upload a video, you can get a copyright. But what about on lives? That's what I'm trying to figure out. because I need to figure out some lives. I need some nighttime lives running. I need it all because I got a long way. Kay, do you have a long way to go before you hit 4,000? I got a long way to go. I'm gonna try one of those brain teaser lives. So if y'all see me post the brain teaser, I just need y'all to drop y'all comment in there. Girl, I'm not even halfway. I'm not even at 1,000 watch hours yet. But someone gave me a tip to do like the brain teasers. Oh, you make your own? Okay. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, because even though I have the views, you have the views, and people like I have what 13,000 views total for my shorts, but the short views are totally different from the views needed for the 4,000. So I'm like, I'm not gonna keep trying to push shorts because hitting what is it, 10 million? Yeah, I don't see that happening. So the only thing I could do is try to push my long form to get 4,000. But just adding the second long form a week helps. I definitely see a difference, and I could tell with my subscriber count, because I feel like I started getting more subscribers when I added that second live. Not second live, but the second long. Exactly, Kmo. Kmo says that's why I never focused on them, but they have been bringing new people. That's where I get subscribers from too, is my shorts. And I be trying to remember to put that little end screen on my shorts and then make sure I tag one of my videos, especially if I pull that short from my long form. I link it as related to so that they can go and watch that video and give that video a view. See if you can come live every day. Do it at least 2 hours minimum. Keisha, that's my plan. So, you know, last week, right when you told me that, the next day I got on here for 2 hours. That 2 hours gave me 9.5 watch hours. So I'm like, So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it every morning or every evening. I'm gonna try to do 2 hours minimum. So like right now, I'm shooting for 2 hours. Like I've been on for 53 minutes. I already done had chat create me some thumbnails. Y'all see? I'm gonna use those thumbnails so everything looks cohesive for the lives, and we good. Yeah, I'm still gonna do my 2 long forms every week. So I upload Sundays, I upload Thursdays, and then I try to add a short in, which this morning I'm going to add a short that I pulled from the video yesterday and link it back to that video. So hopefully it pushes more people over there. That video actually didn't start off fast, but it didn't start off as slow as the one before that. Oh, see, 2 hours be tough sometimes, but I will try. But you see, Kay, I be, like I'm saying, I see like the faceless lives. Again, lady was telling me about the brain teaser, where the brain teaser is on the screen, but so you're not actually there. I don't know how it actually works. I watched the video that she sent me, so I'm going to try to do that one tomorrow. Well, I still gonna do my regular live like I am this morning, but tomorrow night I'm gonna try to do the live that she told me to do and see if that one really work. Kmo, what you try to do, the brain teaser one? You got 10 from the faceless one I did. See? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what can I put my camera on? But then I don't want it to just be like a camera looking at anything, no music or nothing. So I'm like, I need to figure out some music that can be playing while it's faceless. Oh, you were just talking? Okay. Yeah, the faceless lives work. I even thought about it the other day. I drove to Vegas on Saturday, and I was just about to have my live running while I drive, but I didn't know how they would treat it, because I know on TikTok, if you're driving, they'll shut the live down. So I didn't do it. And then of course I thought about doing a live while, like a silent work from home, but then when I talked to my boss to make sure I wouldn't get in trouble, it's a no-go. So I'm like, I gotta come up with other things to kind of do. But the brain teaser one from the video, it's a girl on here. I want to say her name is Creative Blessing. All of her content is about growing your YouTube channel, getting watch hours, subscribers, and all of that. And she's the one that had the video talking about the brain teaser live. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and see. But yeah, I think even some, you know how even when they have, because at nighttime, I know when I sleep and I'm having trouble sleeping, sometimes I'll turn on YouTube and I'll have like the black screen and just, it has that ambient music, or sometimes it's like the rain. I don't know where people get those screens from. I think I need to do some research, because I'm like, I can even do that, because I listen to that myself. But yeah, some scissors at. Okay, what time do you start work today? I'm just doing my, I think this came out so cute. I just need it to dry. Yeah, I think this came out cute. I just need to cut it. So this is what the back looks like. But yeah, I think it came out cute. Good morning. And hopefully I say your name right. Tasha, is it Tasha? Am I saying your name right? Thank you so much for joining the family. I appreciate it. But yeah, that is my women's study Bible. So I just did like a little DIY cover for it that I saw all the girlies doing on TikTok. Thank you. Kay, I am not DIY, like, girl, I don't be knowing what I be doing, but I will try something. I will definitely try it and see how it come out. But yeah, I am, yeah, that brain teaser, like, I've already been going over the brain teaser live with Chat GPT. We've already came up with the brain teaser. So I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna let y'all know how it go. But yeah, I'm like, anything they say, as long as, you know, it don't get my channel in trouble, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. So if y'all know some other small creators, you know, send them my way. Not send them my way, but let me know so I can check out their channel. Like I said, I am trying to start watching as many smaller creators. You know, I'll check in with my other favorite larger creators, but shit, they already got their watch hours. and you know, having notifications on to where I'm not missing their stuff. I need to really make sure that I'm supporting, you know, other people that's going through what I'm going through right now. But I want to say this morning when I woke up, I was at 429. So I'm like, we're getting close to 500. We're getting close. But yeah. I want to say, I started seeing a jump when I started, like, K-Mo. Remember when we were talking? When I started doing, like, the life at, that's when I started getting, my subscribers started going up. And then when I started incorporating the second long form, I got a lot of subscribers off of that video that got like 1,000 views. And like I said, I have watched the analytics on that one, and I watched the analytics. I've given the analytics to chat, and I still can't figure out what I did. Because it's not like the numbers were super great. You know what I'm saying? Like the CTR and all of that, it wasn't like it was super great. So I don't know what made YouTube push that video the way it pushed it. Like, that's my first 1,000 view video. Like, what? Like, I was so excited. And it's crazy because that video actually took off kind of slow. It all of a sudden got traction like 3-4 days after it was uploaded. And then all of a sudden, I was getting views, subscribers. And I was trying to figure out where they coming from. And when I looked, it was that video. And I was just like, what did I do? What tags did I add? Like, so yeah, I'm like, I'm happy with that little video. I'm like, okay, now can I get another one? Just one more? But K-Mo, did you move your stuff? Did you start creating playlists? Because that's something else that I was told to do, like playlists. I know the drinks with tea, I already had that in a playlist. So I did a playlist for my lives. I'm going to do a playlist for my videos too, but I don't think I'm going to add all of the videos that I do, the long form, to that playlist, just certain ones. Okay, I did before, but haven't since I've been back in January. Yes, create a playlist, because, you know, people could just hit your playlist and all your videos will just run through. You know what I'm saying? That's something easy to do too. That way you can make sure like all of the ones that you want to get views on are seen. Because that's what I did. The lady that I found, she has playlists too. And Keisha also told me about the playlist. So when I go, you have a playlist, I'll just hit the playlist while I'm working and let it play. Good morning, Frank. How are you? Welcome in, my friend. Happy Monday. Yeah, and just let it play. What did I do? But yeah, I was in Hobby Lobby. The first day I went to Hobby Lobby, I got so sick up in that place. But I like my little DIY project. I know K-Mo has work, Tamika has work. Does everyone else have work today, or everyone just chilling on this lovely Monday? I didn't know that, Frank. Let me check your playlist out too, friend. Let me get on over there. I'm gonna definitely go and see your playlist too today. Okay, don't create a shorts playlist just for your videos and live streams. Yeah, shorts right now, shorts ain't gonna get me where I need to go. I need to focus on my long form. I feel like that's the focus right now, is this long form. I gotta get it. I have until December. I have until December. I feel like I'm confident that I could hit the subscribers by December. It's the watch hours that got me kind of shook a little bit. Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, I'm gonna watch, play. You got a playlist, I'm gonna for sure go. And like what I said, when I watch somebody's video, I always try to make sure I thumbs it up, leave a comment or something. Okay, they don't. Getting watch hours from your long form, because everybody not watching your video. And it's crazy because I never skip through videos. I never skip through anyone's videos. Welcome back, Ari. When I watch someone's vlog, I watch it from beginning to end. I never skip. So if somebody put an hour out video, and it's mostly these bigger creators, they getting an hour watch time from me. An hour. That's why I said, let me go on over here to the smaller creators and help them. Because right now, I know most small creators gonna support that. The bigger creators not. Like, I have a few of the larger creators that have like maybe 5,000, 6,000 that have actually followed me back and subscribed. But the other ones that I watch all the time, if I comment to their stuff, of course they respond in the comments, but I don't get no love back my way. So I'm like, my people right now is the small creators. So that's what I said last week. When I decided to pick my camera back up, I'm like, my time going forward is the smaller creators. Frank, I don't like it. I just laugh and move on. Yeah. I mean, I genuinely enjoy watching YouTube vlogs. Like, I spend more time watching YouTube vlogs than I do watching TV. Kmo, I do return love back, but just like my vlog yesterday, I know who watched it, so I know who to kind of pour into. Exactly. You know who your people are. I mean, I get it. You have the silent watchers, which is fine. It's nothing wrong with being a silent watcher. But when you are another creator and you have a creator that's always showing you love, you can't show her love once in a while. Like, camera vlogs are my jam. Me too. Ari, me too. That's what I'm saying. You spend more time working than the rest of your day. You got 8 hours of your work day, right? My TV, YouTube is on. Sometimes will I watch something else, like if a new episode came out or something, will I watch it right quick? Yes, but I'm jumping back onto YouTube. Yeah, Kmo, I know when I say, I know for a fact I don't skip videos. I know for a fact I like videos all the time because it's playing on the TV. The remote, you can thumbs it up, but you can't leave a comment. So I try to remember to pick up my phone and leave a comment. But if I'm caught up working a case, and sometimes I forget. Sometimes if I remember anything went off, I'll pull up my phone still and go back to my history and pull that video up and just add a quick comment. But you know who your people are. You know who comment on your videos. You know who comment on your posts. You know who genuinely supports you, especially when you're just starting out. Franklin started YouTube. I go off on my channel. I don't anymore. I know you were talking about that the other day on one of your videos I watched. You were talking about how when you started your channel, how you would be so angry, but you're not like that anymore. Mika, that's why I do timestamps so people know I'm hanging out to the end and paying attention. Mika, you my sis. I'm already knowing you gonna watch my videos. Like the video yesterday, it barely went live before I received the notification that you had left a comment. So that's what I'm saying. I know. And it took me a minute when I started doing social media to realize that your family and friends outside of social media will never be the ones that's going to come, subscribe, follow, comment, share. Never. They're never going to be the ones. And I always, and to this day, I still post my thumbnail to my Facebook, tell people to, follow, subscribe, like, girl, but I already know who from Facebook have come over. Because when I look at them analytics, you see there's an option for Facebook, the views or whatever. So you see where people came from. Kamo, Frank has been my fam since I started. We have grown over the years over here. You are appreciated, Frank. Yep. Ari, Kamo. Yes, Ari, they be silent, but blow up. And then they all in the comments, hey, friend. Hey, girl. Like, no. Where was you when I needed them likes? Where was you when I needed them, a subscriber? But blow up. And watch how many people know you then. But they don't know you when you're trying to get out there. Yeah, they don't know you. And I'm telling you, I still personal, like Instagram. I have personal and I have my business, which is ItsTabithaT. ItsTabithaT just started. But I still post my thumbnails to the story. YouTube, I still post over there. But I just created a Facebook page for ItsTabithaT. And I sent the invite out to, and barely got people that actually followed from my Facebook, but it's all good. I'm not tripping. It's whatever. It's whatever. But yeah, people, your friends and family do not support. Because I've even had somebody tell me, I saw your video. Did you like it? Did you comment on it? No. Don't like and comment on it, but they sure can tell you something they saw in it. They sure can tell you something they saw in it. As I make sure when they tell me they don't saw something, girl, why you didn't leave me no comment? Did you at least give me a thumbs up? You know that's what's helping. That would help me get out to the algorithm. Even if you don't leave a comment, just thumbs the video up. I don't know. Is it just like people don't want you to do better than them? I don't know what it is. But they legit don't. Yeah, I don't know. But K-Mo, we own it. We gonna start doing lives. Girl, we can tag team the live. Tell me what day you want to go live. If it's morning, evening, I'll make sure my notifications are turned on for you. So just, I'm on it. The live that you did, and I want to say, I know you went live the other week, but you wasn't on that long. But you had a live before that was like an hour, 2 hours. That was a good live. That was when Frank, Derek, Chanel, Nicole, Jada, we all were in that live with you that day. Frank, I've learned the most people on Facebook don't really support you, even family and friends. Nope, they don't. Nope, they don't. It took me a minute to realize that, Frank. It took me a minute, especially when I came over to YouTube. Like when I did TikTok, it didn't bother me because my TikTok was for my wellness journey. And I didn't want people to come follow me on TikTok and try to judge me for the decisions that I made to lose the weight that I needed to lose. So I didn't broadcast that channel. Everybody from that channel are people that I met being on my wellness journey. Now, when I started YouTube, I'm excited. I'm posting about it. Nobody subscribed. I want to say maybe one or two, and I have a lot of people on that page. My feelings were hurt. You know, Ari, I know you support you from the time that I created this channel. You and Tamika are the two. I want to say you are one of the two that came over that always leave a comment, watch my videos, always. You and Tamika. A few others have came over, but I've never seen comments from them. But you and Tamika, I know, support me. Hands down. And that's why I'm rooting for y'all to come. And like, I don't expect, you know, if my video come out today at 10 o'clock, I don't expect everybody to stop what they're doing and watch my video, because I know everybody has their own lives. Everybody is working. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you never have time to show your girl some love, and I be showing you love. And then too, you don't want to meet the wrong people over here. I came over here and I for sure met the wrong person. K-Mo. You know, you start getting some attention you don't really want. Thank you, Mika. I mean, Tamika and Ari been rolling with me since my wellness journey, since I started. They are two of the first people I met when I started my YouTube, not my YouTube, but my TikTok journey back in July of last year. We would sit on lives together as a whole panel, having whole little regular discussions. People just in the comments. We just having regular old little chit chats. Thank you, Mika. Girl, I had to unsubscribe to her because I want to network. I want to build connections, but I don't want to feel obligated. I don't want a label attached to anything. Like, why are we attaching labels, you know, to something? We don't even know each other. We met each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you posted, K-Mo, but it says message retracted. K-Mo, that was crazy. That was crazy. I told you about it, but I told Tamika about it too. I had to call her on the phone and read it to her. Like, am I tripping? Like, okay. Like, am I tripping? Like, I know I don't have this big friendship. Like, I don't have a whole circle of friends outside of, you know, where I live. You know, I get on this camera. A lot of times getting on the camera, just even vlogging, is my outlet. You know, it's like, I feel like I'm actually talking to people, even though I'm recording it and y'all not seeing it until I post it. But it's my outlet because I don't have that tight circle of friends up here where I live. And one day I'm going to really give y'all a TED talk about what happened to me when I tried to make friends where I live at right now, which is part of the reason I need a counselor right now. Let's just say that. So, my whole thing is, I'm getting here, I'm meeting, like me and Tamika, me and Ari, we built relationships outside of TikTok. We have each other number, we talk on the phone, we send text messages, but I don't expect them to, again, when I post something, they're right there on the dot. It posted, it went live at 3 o'clock. By 3:01, they already on it. I don't expect that because I know they are also creators. They also have their lives. I don't get upset if I see them on live talking to other creators. That's what lives, and that's what we're here for. We're here to meet other people. We're here to network. If something builds, becomes past the little creator chit chatter, then so be it. But we're not going to force, friendships. We're not about to do all of that. Yes. Like, if I shout somebody out, don't question me because I shouted somebody out. I shouted this person out for a reason, and I don't owe you an explanation of why I shouted them out and then shout you out. People just be doing too much. What's up, Chanel Nicole? Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. But yeah, people be doing too much. It just even talking to Mika about it, my husband overheard it and he turned around and looked at me like, blocker. Like he was offended. And I'm just like, that was crazy. That little situation was crazy for real. So I'm like, yeah, that was something going on that I didn't even see coming. Never would have thought it would have happened, but it's done. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Frank, I had a dash of pettiness thrown my way recently. And I'm like, dang, I'm a little small creator. Like, I'm a little small creator on a YouTube totem pole. Yeah. K-Mo, I was too. That's why I, hit you up like, did you know that? Like, the hell? I don't comment like, and then to be said like, oh, I don't want you commenting because you're getting attention off of my post. Like, huh? So if I comment on something, I'm not commenting on somebody's video because I want somebody else to see my comment. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Chanel Nicole, who says something about not being... Girl, I don't know if y'all remember a couple vlogs back, I had shouted out a few creators, and another creator that I talked to outside of YouTube on one of my other platforms hit me up about not shouting them out and wanting to know how long I've known the creators that I shouted out since they didn't get a shout out. Yes, when I say sent me a whole paragraph, like almost a novel. And even the response that I gave back initially, you would have thought that would have kind of nipped the conversation in the bud, but it didn't. It just proceeded to, well, how long have you known them? So at that point, it was like block. Frank, it doesn't matter if you are small, medium, large, people will get mad at you. I didn't think that was anything to get mad at, though. That was the crazy thing. It was nothing to get mad at. It was just me simply shouting out some creators that have went out of their way to show me love on multiple occasions. And so I just felt like I wanted to return the love and give them their flowers, because you don't find too many creators, especially ones that have more subscribers than you, acknowledge you on their channel. You don't. And that's why I did it. Good morning, Shar. Happy Monday. You don't. The people that when they got more, if you barely got 100, 200 subscribers, girl, they don't notice you like that. And they for sure not about to shout you out on their channel to get people to go subscribe to you. They're not doing all of that. So, Shar, what you got going on, friends? Yeah, Shar is another person. I met her by just being on KMO Live that day. Frank, met him too, KMO Live. That's why I'm like, I know who my community is. Like, I know, even the people that are not creators that come in and show me love on stuff, like I know them too. You just made it to work. Enjoy your work day. Look, it's Monday. I feel like today is gonna be a Monday. I'm doing laundry. Look, I decided to go live this morning. I need them watch hours, friend, by December. So I'm trying to do lives every day until I get my watch hours. Shar, your real life classmate. Okay. You gonna start yours? I'm gonna hold you to that, Kmo. I'm when I say I'm gonna hold you to it, I'm gonna really hold you to it. Because yeah, because you have the subscriber count, you just need the hours. Look, I need both. Like God, I need both. But I'm like, it's gonna come. Yeah, you gonna get it. Especially if you over like halfway there. I feel like if you lock in right now, Kay, you gonna get there. Girl, I got work. Look, it's only 6:30. I start work at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I don't start work until 8 and it's only 6:30. So I still have 30 minutes to be on here because I'm gonna hit my 2 hours like I did last time because I told y'all 9.5 hours watch time came from that 2 hour live. So just think if I do one every day. Like in the morning, I'm not doing nothing anyway. And I'll be up super early. So let me go in and run my mouth for 2 hours. Oh yeah, I've been doing laundry talking. Now I'm in the kitchen finishing up my little DIY project. It's 9:30 there, Tasha. Where are you at, Tasha? What state are you in? Yep, sure do 'em. I'll definitely come in. D from Augusta, Georgia. It's 9:30 over here. I'm about to start my shift, but I'll be listening. You're in my pocket. Have a great day, y'all. Oh, thank you, D. I appreciate the support. You stayed up last night doing your laundry. Bro, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday morning, and I procrastinated on the live on my vlog yesterday because I still had to get up and what did I do to it yesterday? Add some music to it, and then I got it uploaded for 3. And then I went to church, but before church, I got stuck trying to wipe my old MacBook. That took forever and a day. Went to church, went to my daughter's, came back, and then I think I started doing my little DIY. I haven't even, like I was supposed to go and watch, y'all know Sundays, my guilty pleasure, Baddies. I didn't even watch it. Frank, I have 4K subs and have no clue how it really happened. Frank, I know if you say you started and you used to be going off, you know people like that kind of stuff, right? People like that. But you are funny. You are hilarious. So I can only imagine listening to you go off. You in Georgia? Okay. Yeah, I'm all the way. See, everybody I meet are always East Coast. I'm all the way on the West Coast. I finally came across another creator that's in California. Her city is maybe 30, 40 minutes from me for the first time last week. Every creator I come across, either New York, Atlanta, Dallas, Louisiana, Alabama. I never meet anybody here. So I'm like, where are the California creators so we can link up? We can go meet up, do some content, some lunch, something. But yeah. Do you have your watch hours, Frank? Baltimore. Okay. Be more. Oh, this scrap paper. Do you not like? You sent me some California? I know you sent me Lex. I subscribe to her channel. Who else you sent me? I'm gonna have to go back through our text messages because I thought that was the only one you ever sent me. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna look through our texts and see because I know you sent me Lex. I know I got Lex, but I'm trying to see, did I follow somebody else that you sent me? Oh, the other one. What is her name? She was on a GLP-1 too, and she just had like surgery. I forgot her name, but I haven't watched any of her videos in a long time because I want to say all her content is GLP-1. Nope, I don't even worry about it. I love to show love. Okay. I like to show love too, but I still want to be monetized. I still want to. You never know. One day I might blow up and be able to bring in the coins. I went in TikTok this morning because a lady was asking me what my creator affiliate score was. And I was like, I don't know. And so when I checked, when I went into the creator marketplace, I had money sitting there for me. I said, oh, let me move this to PayPal. So I had little coins sitting over there. I need to set that up so it automatically moves to PayPal. But I did not realize I had a little TikTok money. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, that little office chair still be getting me some coins. People really be buying that chair. And it's crazy because I paid for that chair out of my pocket. And I just did a video to it. And added it to my showcase. And that video blew up. I want to make a lot more TikTok money. The lady that I met, her name is Lady. She's from TikTok. She's really good. When I say her YouTube page, her videos, she be doing like, right, I think she told me yesterday she had like maybe almost 200 boxes of 200 packages that she needs to unbox from like brands that have sent her stuff. Like she said, she don't know how to make it stop. So, you know, she'll look out, you know, walk me through it or, you know, which way to go if I'm really trying to do the TikTok stuff. But I'm like, I need to get my YouTube where I want it to be. Then I can put my attention back over on TikTok. See, I get samples, but lately I have not been getting the samples that I want. Like whenever I log on to TikTok, I always have so many messages for like invites and stuff for like to collab. But a lot of it be stuff I don't want. But it's like the stuff that I do want, I can't get it. It'd be like a refundable sample. Like I don't want a refundable sample. I just want a free sample. No, not that chair. The office chair, the one I sit in at my desk. The one that has like the back of it is like a heart. and the footstool attaches to it and it kind of like spins around and you can sit in like different positions in it. That chair. Like if you look on my TikTok page, I want to say I had on like a purple sweatsuit in that video. But I did that one. I did the dupe pen for the Apple Pencil. I did that. I have that one that I get paid off of. But the chair bring me in the most money. The chair bring me in a lot of money. Matter of fact, one of my coworkers hit me up one day in Teams and was like, I saw your TikTok video. And she bought the chair. She said she was looking for a chair, and when she was in the mark the shop part of TikTok, when she put in like office chairs, my video popped up. I was like, oh wow. And then I turned around and got a follow from her. So I was like, oh. But she a cool coworker, but I be leery when the coworkers get the following. Like, y'all don't need to see how I act outside of work. Like, y'all don't need to see that side. I like my little chair. I like my little chair. Matter of fact, I have a second one. I have an extra one so that when that one mess up, I'm going to whip out the other one and put it together. But it's the same material as the chair Mika that's in the nook part of my office. It's the same material. It's like that teddy bear type material. I think that's what you call it. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a cute little chair. But yeah, that is like my best performing TikTok purchase videos. And then like I said, that perimenopause one, I want to say the last time I checked, it was at like 30,000 views. I said, and I'm still getting comments on that. I said, did I just low-key go viral a little bit? Did I just go viral just a little bit? So Mika and Ari, when y'all gonna post y'all first long form? Don't speak all at once. I did, huh, Ari? I low-key went viral a little bit. I low-key went viral a little bit. I said, I was shocked because I kept one day, you know, I don't have notifications turned on for TikTok. And one day when I went over there, I had a lot of messages. And so I was looking like, what? And I looked at the video and I looked at the count. I said, oh my God. Y'all like that one, huh? Then thought I would pull it over here and it would do numbers over here. Like it did okay, but it still ain't do nowhere near the numbers it did on TikTok. Tasha, it is a popular topic. Like, because like even with me, I knew about menopause, but like a lot of the symptoms I didn't know about. Like growing up, I always heard people talking about how it would stop, you know, the monthly would stop. And I would always hear about people needing the air on, a fan, because they was having hot flashes. But nobody really talked about the brain fatigue and that sensation of feeling like you have these invisible bugs. Like if y'all see me sometimes in a video and I'm going like this, it's because I be feeling like something is crawling on me. And that's a real symptom from perimenopause. Like it be, and I still remember the first day that I started feeling like that. I was at work and I thought I had ants. And so I'm looking like on the floor to see that I spilled something, like, but it's really nothing on me. Like I edited a video. Matter of fact, the video yesterday, you probably would see me go like, I'm telling y'all, it's because I'll be all of a sudden will feel like something is on me. I be feeling like something is on me. Ari, whenever I can finish putting all these clips over, my iPad keeps saying storage full, so I'm getting irritated this morning. And that's another thing, Ari. A lot of people edit from their iPads. I don't see how they do it, especially when they have this long form content and it's like a whole 30-40 minute video. How y'all putting all them clips on y'all iPad? Like, what kind of storage you got on your iPad? I don't see how they edit like that on the iPad. Like, I use my MacBook and I need a big screen because I'm blind and I can't see. Like on my iPad, I can edit a short, but I cannot edit long form on my iPad whatsoever. Tasha heard the same things. It's amazing the amount of things they didn't tell. They didn't. Tasha, even the rage. Do you know how I be so angry? Just randomly. The emotions just be, my emotions be all over the place. I can be driving and think about something and I'll start crying. I can be driving and think about something and I'll be pissed. Like, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna start being hot and I'm gonna really have to keep the air on with my fan next to the bed. All this other stuff that I'm going through, I was not expecting it at all. Frenchie, I saw your video yesterday about perimenopause. Yeah, because it's a lot of symptoms that they don't talk about, that people never knew. At least I didn't know. Honey, to be honest, when I was even a teen and starting to get the monthly, my mom never even sat me down and explained what was happening to me. She told me somebody touched me. That's why it was happening. And when my aunt found out, my aunt went off and she sat me down and talked to me. Mind you, I'm 11 years old. So no, I didn't have anyone to really tell me what to expect midlife. Yes, Mika, upgrade. Upgrade. Look, I'm already looking for the new phone upgrade. You know, a new phone come out, what, every September? But I'm probably not going to upgrade my phone. I just upgraded it this year. But yeah, if you need to upgrade your MacBook, girl, and you know, at Best Buy, you can use the student. You know, the students get that extra discount. And they don't be asking for no student ID or no student email address. My emotions are already messed up. Look, Tasha, with a lot of stuff that I have going on, my emotions are already crazy. And on top of the Perry, I be giving people in this house the blues. I get told constantly, why you act like this? You need to go back to the way you were when I first met you. Yes, I give everybody the blues around here. Mouth unfiltered. Here, mouth unfiltered. And I really need to watch some of the stuff I say, because some of the stuff I say, I know it don't be nice, but yeah. Somebody commented on my post on TikTok, one of my perimenopause posts yesterday, and was saying that they started HRT and it doesn't even work for them. And I'm like, what? I thought HRT was the one thing that can get you back right. So to hear somebody say it's not working for them, it's like, so I don't know. Have you heard that before, Mika? Or Tasha, have you heard anything about HRT? She was the first person that told me that it wasn't working for her. So I'm like, ooh. And that was something I was getting ready to talk to my doctor about. But I don't know. It's a universal problem because another lady I watched is struggling with it as well. She is trying the HR2 patches, I believe. See? Okay, so now, okay, now this. Okay. Woo. But I thought, you know, someone had told me to look into HRT. But then now that she said that, I'm like, okay. But now you're saying that you've also seen that. So I'm like, okay, if it's not going to work, it's no need in me taking it. But they also may, HRT does work, but they also may want microwave results. Oh, super fast. Like, you know how GLP-1 super fast. I have really been thinking about posting that video from TikTok, y'all, where I had the whole tray of my meds. You see my stacks. But I said, I don't know how that would be perceived over here on YouTube. People might come for my jugular if they see all the meds I have. I said, but you know, it might give me some views. It might give me some subscribers. I don't know. But I've been really debating on posting that over here. You know, everybody on TikTok, you know, they know what's up. So, you know, nobody was coming for my jugular over there. But over here, I don't know. What you think? Don't do it. But yeah, I need some relief. Or when I say, Tasha, I have the air on, and then I have a tower fan on the side of my bed. So sometimes I wake up and I'm, you know, sniffing because the fan was on me in my face. But if I turn the fan off, I'm hot. And sometimes I can have the air on and I'm still hot. Hey, Vaughn. Thank you so much for stopping in. Fred, I am just trying to do some lives to help me with some watch hours. Getting the extra muse was the best investment. The quality is so T. Can't thank you enough for telling me about the settings too. You're welcome. That's what I'm saying. Like, I am a girl's girl. If I know something, I'm gonna share it. I'm not gonna hold it back. Those filters that I told you about, like, I don't color grade right now. I want to learn to color grade, but right now, until I learn to color grade, I play with those filters to give me the look that I want. I've even purchased some lenses, some filters, or whatever you call them, but I have not used them. Like, one is really good. What is it? The ND232. That helps with the sun. So if it's like really bright outside, it kind of helps with that. And then I have a wide angle lens. I think I've only recorded using my wide angle lens maybe twice. I be forgetting I even have it. Yes, Ari, and you can get those on TikTok or Amazon. I ordered both of mine. The wide angle I ordered from Amazon, and the ND232 lens I ordered from Amazon too, and they weren't expensive at all. Like, I have accessories. Like, even this little tripod here. I use this in my car sometimes, or sometimes if I'm in the kitchen, I use this if I don't want that other tiny one that comes with it. But this is, and it's like a silicone, and it doesn't like slip and slide. So this one is a good one. I got that. I think I got that on Amazon too, or TikTok. Amazon or TikTok, they both have it. But yeah, the filters help. And like I said, I watch Samitra. She's on here, and she's also on TikTok. I'm gonna send you her page too on TikTok. And she talks about, she edits. She's an editor, but she's also a content creator. So she does like lifestyle content, but she edits really good. So I'm gonna send you her page, and she talks about, she even has an ebook. I bought her ebook too. And I've done one-on-ones with her, I wanna say twice. So yeah. And she always talks about the settings for the camera and everything. So she goes over a lot of stuff too. Thank you, sis. Enjoy your day, Mika. So I'm going to send you her information so you can check out her videos too. But girl, I just, when I see, especially if I'm on TikTok and I'm scrolling and I see somebody talking about the settings for DJI or the extra mute, I always like fave them. You map it out, sis. I got you. I got you. But yeah, I just screenshot and fave, you know, videos about editing and stuff like that. And definitely when I'm in CapCut, like all my favorite sounds, transitions, I fave all of those so that I don't have to keep going through searching for, you know, transitions or sound effects and stuff like that. But what I have noticed is that some of the stuff that I fave on my MacBook, I don't see it when I'm in CapCut from my iPad. And that's what I don't like. So I don't know why it does that. I am so in love with how it came out. It is so cute. Thank you, Mika. Thank you, Ari. But yeah, I'm trying. I'll just, you know, after being in my feelings for a couple days, I know what I gotta do to try to get those watch hours up. So I'm just gonna get on it. And see, that's what I don't understand, Ari, because I thought that you should be able to pick up where you left off if you move, you know, from one device to the other. So I don't know why my projects are not shown on my iPad. Like if I pull up my iPad and I go in CapCut, all of my long form stuff that I've already done does not show. It's only the stuff that I do from the iPad. So I don't know what that's about. I keep saying I'm going to send a message to, oh, I need to cut this. I need to send a message to CapCut and see what they say. Because I really don't get it. Why it's like that. Yeah, mine's either. I don't know why, but I'm gonna figure it out. That's it. Because they do not sync. And I thought that also was supposed to have been a purpose of the Pro plan. So I'm gonna see what that's about. But I don't want to edit the long form from my iPad anyway. Thank you, Ari. Thank you. I came across them doing the DIY covers because I was trying to figure out which study Bible I wanted. And so when I did a search for study Bibles in TikTok to see what people were, you know, saying they used, some posts came up with girls doing the DIY covers. And so when I did a search for nothing but DIY covers for study Bibles, a lot of videos came up. So I was like, ooh, I think I want to do this. So I just watched a few, got some inspiration, and then went to Hobby Lobby and bought some supplies. Are you already working, Ari? Hold on. Hold on, I need to make me a protein coffee. I need coffee. Let's see. How's this light on? Look, I forgot that I need to do Caleb's school clothes. Please tell me why I put the clothes in the dryer and I never started the dryer. Oh, Tabitha. I never started the dryer. Okay. I think I'm in the office. Who's left in here with me besides Ari? Oh no, Ari. I'm gonna have to hit you up off of this. I'm gonna have to hit you up off of this. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm gonna hit you up. It's my dashboard. Yeah, but someone told me about a whole new Five Below that's supposed to have opened up near me. I need to go to that Five Below. And you know something, Ari, I feel that too. You know, I know what it's like to work for a company that you really hate. That's how I felt when I worked for CVS. I couldn't wait to get up out of there. And it's like when you don't like where you work at, it just makes your day go by so slow. So slow. But yeah. I bought me an external drive too, because you know when I first upgraded my Mac, everything was going over there, and I have more storage on this Mac than I had on my old Mac, but I still don't want all of that on my computer, so I just bought an external drive. So I put everything, all my raw clips, final clips, my music, everything. I moved everything over to this external drive. But that's probably how people do it too, because I think you can use an external drive with your iPad, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can. Ari, I promise, like when I worked for CVS, I remember that one day hanging up from a call. I was in tears. I was crying. You know, to have to be at work to get a check and have people disrespect you on that level. Yeah, I couldn't wait to get out of there. Yeah, Ari, look into an external drive that you can use for your iPad, because that'll help free up the storage on your iPad. And that's probably how people are editing, you know, their videos from their iPad, because like I said, I see a lot of people edit from their YouTube stuff from an iPad. And I know though your vlogs, those videos are really big. The files are really big, so it gotta have some kind of drive or something that they're keeping things on. So look into that. That'll help. Plus my iPad connects to my phone, so it'll be the same storage on both. Yep, me too, because like I pay for the extra iCloud, but it's only like extra 200 gigs or whatever. I'm not going no higher. So whatever I do on my Mac, my iPad, my phone, is all backing up to the cloud. So that's something else that I was doing this morning before I jumped on live, was clearing up pictures and stuff that I had on my phone that I don't need, because sometimes I'll take pictures of stuff that I'm recording and shorts and from TikTok, the shorts from YouTube, but I'm like, it's already posted. It's no need to have a copy on my phone too. So I just removed all of that stuff. Oh, you paid for the 1 terabyte. See, I don't even pay for that one. I'm under that one. I only got the little 200 one. And so that's why I made sure to clear up some of my stuff. Went through my computer, because I had moved some downloaded music for my last few vlogs to the computer. I had to move all of that to the external drive because it was starting to show that I had large files. So I'm like, yeah, let me get this up out of here. Let me get that off. Well, y'all, thank you, Ari, for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. I've been on here for 2 hours. I made my 2 hours. Last time, I don't know, YouTube shut down. I didn't even touch it. It was on the stand, and next thing I know, it kicked me out. So I don't know what that was about. Yeah. But so on your phone, you keep all of your TikTok videos on that too? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like your videos and stuff, move them to a drive. So if you ever need them again, you have them, but try not to put them all on your phone, because that's what I also had when I upgraded my phone. You know, I had all of the TikTok stuff that was on there. So I had to get all of that stuff off and make a whole folder for TikTok. Yep, look into that. But I am about to jump off. I need to go get ready for work and get Caleb up for school. School back in. But y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you have not liked the live, go ahead and thumbs it up. If you have not subscribed to your girl, what are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button so that you'll be notified anytime I go live again, and you can come hang out with me or watch one of my lives. Just come along with me. But until next time, y'all, bye.